Do you have a chip on your shoulder? Try dipping it in queso. Welcome to Here's Your Apology. I'm Nate. My buddy Chris is here. And Levi Garcia, our producer, has finally made it. He's on a road trip this week, and he finally made it to Buffalo, as you guys have read. And no, I'm kidding. He's in you're in Chicago, right?
Yeah. Chicago, Illinois.
What?
The Windy City.
The Windy fucking City. The Windy City. Well, we miss you, Levi, and we're also glad you're here at the same time, which is crazy.
I know, this is wild. But also, we're doing it. We're doing it.
We doing it, baby. Yeah, so this is a show for misogynists and feminists.
Yes, both.
As long as you're Sigma. So we're all a family. Fam over gram, as I like to say. So welcome. Yeah. So Levi, have you killed anyone in Chicago yet?
No, it's on our list though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the
you drive in and they give you an unregistered gun.
yeah.
And they point you in a direction of like a certain community, and they just tell you to have fun. It doesn't matter.
Listen, it's happening anyways. It happens.
You guys
every day.
should go tour Englewood. See, there's a lot of action there consistently.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I hear it's pretty active.
Yeah.
Via Google, because literally that's what I Googled before we got here. I was
where not to be stuck at a red light.
Exactly. I was like, worst Chicago neighborhoods.
I follow like 3 different Twitter accounts that are like they're aggregates of Chicago crime, like to the minute. And it's fucking nuts. And there's like the same 3 or 4 neighborhoods. It's constant.
That's pretty funny.
It's from where Derrick Rose is from.
Where's
yeah?
Who?
It's like Englewood. It's like the south side of Chicago. There's like these 3 neighborhoods. They did a 30 for 30 on one guy that got killed in high school. The same neighborhood that's been going on for 40 years now.
I hate those 30 for 30s like that because it's like every single one of them was going to go to the NBA or the NFL. Like, how the fuck do you know? He's
true. That's stereotyping, you know?
Yeah, it's so stereotyping. Maybe he was going to quit and become an accountant.
Yeah.
Highly unlikely, but...
Yeah. He's going to work for William Morris or whatever.
William Taft.
He's going to work for JP Morgan.
It's now stereotypical to say that someone from a poor neighborhood is going to like rise out and become successful. It's like, that's actually, we can't say that anymore because it's stereotypical.
I think the stats beg to differ as well.
Yeah, right. I think it'd be funny if they released a documentary. Not funny, but I think they should release a documentary of, you know, some kid growing up and he's gonna be like a medical assistant. He was like the new up and coming software coder for
he was at an internship that would have led to a full-time position, and
yeah, but now he's you know, breathing out of a tube and in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because he got shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Walking to get an Arizona iced tea from the corner store.
Yeah.
Do black people drink Arizona iced tea?
I'm assuming.
I drank it for so long in my life. I'm like too long, to a point where I'm ashamed how long I drank Arizona iced teas for.
I still drink it. I'm not ashamed at all either.
Do you try different
like you
flavors?
Guys brag about.
Are you like, there's a new flavor, a new half and half?
yeah. I'll do an Arnold Palmer.
Hell yeah.
You're like, you can they only release these once a year.
And they're like 75 cans for like 13 cents.
Yeah, exactly.
Just load up the truck and then
if
you're good.
If you recycle the can, you basically got a free iced tea.
Yeah. You turn in the can and you get another iced tea for free. It's a perpetual thing.
Yeah.
It's so funny. And then you pass that can down to your children as you grow up, and you can afford better drinks. That's awesome. So what do we got on the docket today?
This one really hits close to home for us because we're here in Portland area, aka not Portland, Vancouver, across the river, and there was a scandal that just happened. An Arby's manager, peed in the milkshake machine. So, do you guys eat Arby's? Because this is very local for us, and you might have drank piss.
I go to that Arby's.
Are you a milkshake guy?
I am not a milkshake guy from Arby's.
He's a piss drinker.
But I do like piss, yes.
Yeah, he didn't order a milkshake, but he did order a large piss.
He did come in my Mr. Pibb, so.
No piss, it's just jizz in your Mr. Pibb.
It's like, ooh, is this snot or cum in this Pibb?
Yeah, it doesn't matter because I'll drink it either way.
Yeah,
I'm just curious. Yeah, well, I think, Arby's is kind of falling behind, right? Like Jack in the Box has the Jack sauce, and then
but Arby's sauce is like, it's unique. I go there just for Arby's sauce. It says that he was doing it for his own sexual gratification, and 30 to 40 people may have consumed it.
How many?
30 to 40.
Fuck. That deserves death row, where each person gets to shoot him at least once in the head.
Yes. Or the knee.
Something.
Yeah, I actually like that better. More punishment.
Wherever you want.
Everybody gets to chop off a digit on the body, including his cock.
40.
Yeah, or something. They get
something. Yeah. That needs to be a public.
How is that like a fetish? What part of that is the fetish, though? Is the fetish peeing in the milkshake? Is the fetish giving the pee to somebody to unknowingly drink? Or is the fetish
probably all of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the power. It's like the power dynamic, huh?
Yeah.
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 Which isn't that kind of what like rape is? It's like the power of it, not necessarily coming.
Yeah, this is like the serial killer equivalent of like killing those small animals. It's like there's always signs of things that they do before they actually kill someone.
Yeah.
This is like one of the signs of like a sexual deviant or predator.
Right.
Is that they're like pissing in milkshake mix and fucking managing fast food
or are we
restaurants.
Or are we just, prude?
Yeah, we're prudes because we don't beat off in Arby's. Dude, didn't they catch him because they were like, he was downloading porn while he was working at that Arby's?
I think they were investigating him for child pornography, and then in the midst of that, they learned that he did this. He like peed into the milkshakes.
It was just like how do they find that out? Like, is there like camera that they just didn't?
Their Wi-Fi, Arby's Wi-Fi,
isn't private.
It pinged, it popped up that whatever alerted the authorities that someone's downloading child pornorography
on the Arby's Wi-Fi.
On the Arby's Wi-Fi because they got the meats.
Not at work, but also not at all. How about just not at all?
Yeah, thank you for
I like that. Not
sorry,
at work.
I meant
hey, not at work.
I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, why would you do that? He pissed in the milkshake mix and he's looking at child porn.
How did they find out he was pissing? Did they go back and review the tapes at work?
No, because they reviewed his phone that had the child porn on it, and which he got on the clock, right, Levi?
Oh, he got paid to do it.
And they found a video of him pissing in the.
Oh yeah, he took video
mix.
of it. That is
Jesus.
That is.
How did nobody else see that? Was he just the only there? He was like the only one there at that time.
He was auditioning for Jackass.
Yeah.
It's not even like
that's just your get out of jail.
They're like, whoa,
it's
dude,
a weird fetish, but it also feels like this person is just like weak a little bit. Like that's your fetish. Like that's what you came up with. Doesn't it seem like the weirdest thing? Milkshakes. Like what happened to him in his childhood?
Yeah.
What caused
definitely
this?
Something involving dairy.
Yeah, a cow, an udders.
He grew up abused by the dairy industry of America. Like he's trying to get back at everybody who loves dairy. Maybe he grew up loving ice cream and then like became lactose intolerant, and he can't have it. So now he's
punishing everybody who can.
Yes, he's pissed at everybody who does have it.
I think he had a stepdad that made him definitely suck upon some nips, cow nips.
Yeah, some udders.
Suck the teats.
There was some abuse that way where he had to suck, and he's just like, no, and he's like, yeah, drink your milk, be strong, and he's like, no.
He's like, no, and then once he started freezing it into ice cubes, he was able to do it, and so that's why like the frozen milk side of it came along.
It's crazy that it's in Vancouver, Washington.
I know,
and it's like all over the national news. And
we made it.
Yeah,
we made it.
Yeah, because I definitely think I've eaten at that Arby's. I'm almost positive that I've eaten at that Arby's.
In the last 6 months.
So now I'm like, yeah, they got that because of the video, right? But what else was he doing? It wasn't just the milkshake. What
didn't he tape? Like if he's taping this.
Yeah, exactly. What didn't he get on video because he was ashamed of it?
Ugh.
You know?
Yeah, he's like, I can't remember.
I'm never gonna watch this back.
Or like things that he did spontaneously.
Didn't have time.
Like he didn't have time to pull his phone out or whatever. Like he's just like, oh, I got to do it now or never.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
But
definitely wiped his ass with the wraps.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Takes them home and licks them all overnight, just one by one, and then brings them back into work.
I'm going to throw up, dude, because I actually eat at this Arby's.
That's what I'm saying.
God.
Yeah,
and I always brag about Arby's too, and
you're the one who's like vouching for it. It's like, you know, guys, Arby's is underrated. Okay, like just give it a chance. I know you probably haven't been in a long time. Just go, give it one more chance.
I do say that all the time. I say that all the time to people.
Yeah, all Arby's are bastards.
I'll stand by Arby's.
Yeah. One bad seed.
I can see Chris being the guy who's like, there's always one bad apple in the bunch.
Exactly. That doesn't ruin
it for the rest of everybody.
I don't do that for any political thing, but I do it for Arby's.
Yeah,
exactly. Like, well, Chris, you didn't know that he was bringing the roast beef home and wiping his ass with it and like making sandwiches the next day? Like, look, man. Even the police have bad apples.
Yeah. Just like Arby's managers.
Yeah.
I like it. He was enough to become a manager though, so he had his shit together.
Yeah.
Just enough.
Yeah.
Just enough.
I wonder
to
if
make
he started at that Arby's and then just climbed the ladder, or did he like transfer in? Or actually, you know what? Probably he lied on his resume. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like a stand-up truth-telling kind of guy.
Yeah, no.
That whole area is fucking ghetto as shit. I had my car broken into a couple years back and had all my Christmas presents stolen out of that Walmart that's like right there.
Yeah. The Walmart. It is that is the one. Yeah. Okay, so it is the one that I've eaten at.
Wow.
Yeah, that little pocket is ghetto as fuck.
Yeah.
I just think it's cool that we finally made. Is it really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just think it's cool that we finally made national news for something worth talking about, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's Antifa and then that.
You know that everyone who read that article assumed this happened in Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Because no one knows that we exist unless we're like, yeah, no, we're right outside. Yeah. We're the one right outside of Portland.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, I didn't realize how close Portland was to Canada.
That's what people say to me, actually. Like, I talk to people, and they're like, oh, you guys are really close to Canada. They think, like, because Seattle's kind of close.
You're like, yeah, no, actually, there's an entire state in between Oregon and that country.
Yeah.
I think people are dumb enough to think that Oregon's on top and Washington's on the bottom, too. Because they don't know.
Fuck, dude.
Like, I don't know where New Jersey and New York are on a map.
You don't?
Well, if you look at a map, New Jersey's to the left.
I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah, you would have. To the right is the Atlantic fucking Ocean.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known that.
I don't think that's right. I think you're wrong.
You think I'm wrong?
I think New Jersey is to the bottom right of New York.
The Jersey Shore, dude.
I'm Googling it.
Yeah, you might be right, actually, now that I think about it. I'm thinking Connecticut.
Classic mix-up.
Yeah.
Classic Nate.
Connecticut. I was way off.
Connecticut.
Let's see.
Yeah.
No,
big
you're
surprise.
right.
Nate doesn't know
You're right.
fucking
Geography.
No, you were right. You were right.
I was right.
You
Fuck
said-
all of you.
You said
fuck
bottom
you
left.
and fuck you in Chicago. No, actually, but that's not where I was thinking it was.
So still wrong, but
I'll admit it. Well, you know what? Fuck you. I should get humble points.
Yeah.
I should get humble points because I could have just been like, oh yeah, I fucking told you.
yeah,
I knew.
Yeah, except for now you're making a thing out of it, like humble points, and that takes away humble points once you start asking for
No
them.
way. That's
Someone
fucking, I
has to
should get
give
extras.
Someone has to give you humble points without you asking.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
not
like around
asking.
the
I'm
horn.
demanding. I'm demanding humble points. I should.
I'm so
I feel like
humble.
during that whole little disagreement, I remain the most humble out of all three of us. And therefore, I'm taking my points. Can you pull up a picture of this guy? Let's fucking look at this. Let's look at this prize of a human.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't have guessed. He looks like
Child porn and piss, dude.
and Antifa and BLM.
And
he's
and
all about
all
that shit.
those things. Why is it always like it's always that fucking package? It's always that
I
package.
know, it always is.
It's like if you're a member of Antifa or you support Antifa like this guy does, you have shit.
They're all pedophiles.
Kids in your background.
They're all pedophiles.
It's insane.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, here we go. Is
Post Malone, pre-tattoo Post Malone.
He's pre-Malone.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll send it to the.
He looks like Postmates Malone.
It's on Real Andy Knows Instagram. You should just go there. He has a really good description of it.
Okay.
There's Pig Malone.
Look whose comment is the first comment.
Whose is it? I can't read that far away.
It's Nate Wazinski.
Fuck yeah, baby. What does it say? I don't even remember.
It says, the R. Kelly of meats.
The R. Kelly of what?
Meats. The meats.
That is quite the selfie he took it on the job too.
The R. Kelly of me.
Yeah, well, he was into filming himself,
He also
That is
looks
an
like he could
off-putting
be a
fella.
girl though.
Yeah.
He does have a little bit of a feminine
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, like a
look
Girl
to him.
Scout kind of look.
Yeah.
So how long does he go to jail for? You think?
This guy?
Yeah.
Not
Does he
long
go to jail
enough.
for the child porn?
Just booking.
Oh
Or the
yeah,
pissing?
yeah,
Yeah.
If it's the child porn, it's gonna be hopefully a good long time, and we can
I don't
all
know.
eat safely
Fucking
at
Northwest, they're pretty liberal about that shit.
Yeah, I think we have really weak prosecutors, so
In
I
Vancouver.
think he's back at work on Monday. He's back at work at Arby's on Monday,
He's
and
a
they
slap on the
manager.
wrist.
no, he can't. They can't take his job away.
Because is it because he's in MAPS? He's minor attracted persons, and it's a
Yep.
protected class now.
Yeah, it's a protected class, and they can't discriminate.
Yeah, I guess.
So-
yeah, you're right. And
But I
and
think
and
they
it's
will.
just
I do
pictures,
think
right?
they will start giving some deals on their milkshakes.
Yeah,
That would be fucking funny, actually, for branding if they just did that. They were like, "All right, we fucked up."
they're probably
99
gonna stop
cents.
selling them, right? Like
They probably have to,
you don't bounce
they probably
back
have to-
from this. And who's ordering a milkshake from Arby's now? Once this comes out,
I didn't
True.
think. Yeah, I didn't think that was ever a thing. Do you remember in Yakima, the Taco Bell getting busted for having human fecal matter in the meat?
No.
What?
Shut up!
I don't
yes,
think that's.
you do.
Gotta
I don't
find
think
that,
that's
Google.
true. That's a.
Okay,
That's a
well,
myth. That's a lot.
I'm about to earn some more fucking humble points.
Google.
All right.
I'm about
Was it
to
an
earn
article?
some-
Was it an
And
article?
I'll also, you know what? I'm not greedy. I'll give you some humble points if you find the fucking article and admit to it.
Was it an article?
Yeah, oh yeah, dude. It
Okay.
was all over. You'll
Yakima,
find it
Taco
easy.
Bell. I'm gonna just type those three phrases in. Yakima,
Yakima, Taco Bell.
human feces.
Shit.
There was iwaspoisoned.com and has an article about it.
I was poisoned.
Suit
was murdered.
allegedly a new lawsuit. This was in 1997. So this
Yeah,
is
it's
an
about-
old article. That's crazy that it's on the internet.
Yeah, but it was way back. It was way back then.
Oh, it's because there was a hepatitis outbreak. That's how they caught it.
Oh, that's a fun combo.
But they did the health services. I bet there's another article on there somewhere because the health services did testing about the meat and found human fecal matter. That's why that
Hepatitis outbreak?
Yeah, it says right here.
Okay.
It says right here. The lab results showed the fecal matter had no trace of any food on it. Ugh. So it was just purely poop. So it must have not happened like on a regular basis. It's just like some people got straight poop and then, they discovered it. And then they all got hepatitis after that.
They discovered it.
How long until did you know about this one happened in the 90s? Like you heard about it in the 90s?
Yeah, that's when I stopped going to fucking Taco Bell.
I was going to ask, did you just keep going to Taco Bell?
No, because I was like a senior in high school, junior in high school, and this happened, and I was so... Dude, when you're in high school and you're, a rebel like me...
Okay, okay. Let's take those humble points back.
No! You don't get to take my humble points.
Yeah, when
I'm
you're
the
like
humble king.
In high school and you're a badass, and you just
when
run
you're super
these
cool
hallways.
Oh, you get it.
I get it.
He gets it.
I've been
this guy
there.
gets it.
You get it.
I've been there.
So when you're, when you're a very popular person in high school, you get invited to a lot of parties. I know you've heard about this, Levi.
I've heard that high schoolers throw parties. I was never invited to any of them.
Yeah, and so after the party, when things are dying down and you're drunk, where do you and your friends go driving to?
Muchas gracias. What?
Taco Bell.
Oh.
We didn't have one of those. Well, I mean, we had a lot of those. But you go to Taco Bell, right? Like you go get the
or
Jack in the Box.
Sherry's.
Yes.
Sherry's was a staple.
Ooh, or Sherry's, yes.
That was like the 24 hours if you want something at like 3 a.m.,
Did you guys have a Sherry's that had the bar in it too?
No.
We had one in Pullman that had that. It was awesome.
Yeah. Well, that's the east side of the state, and they're awesome.
They're free?
Yeah. No, but we would just go there. But I remember when this story broke out, I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, this is honestly making me wary of like all fast food. Like I feel like I'm gonna stop eating most fast food because of this story. Like I'm not even joking.
I made the stance a while ago about that. Yeah,
I was starting to eat less of it already, but now I'm like, I'm not gonna risk it. I don't need hepatitis or whatever they're throwing out there these days.
You know what the one place you can trust is? I bet you can guess.
Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
Chick-fil-A. You'll never get poop. You'll get a prayer.
Exactly. Blessings.
That should
Only
be their
blessings coming your way.
No poop, all prayer. Yeah. Chick-fil-A. Sponsor of today's episode.
Chick-fil-A is awesome.
Yeah.
Their food's pretty good, let's be honest, but
it is.
I would rather eat at Chick-fil-A than, I don't know,
everywhere else.
KFC.
Oh yeah.
I don't like KFC.
I saw another murder that was there today. That was fun on Twitter.
I don't like KFC. Popeyes is okay. Church's is okay. Chick-fil-A is the shit, but they're too expensive.
I know.
Yeah.
What's it, like $108 to feed a family?
Honestly, I'm surprised that you guys are surprised that this happened at Arby's.
I am.
To me, it's just like, confirmation that
if it was
nothing has changed in the world of fast food since I was.
If you were to ask me, I feel like I would have if you would have asked me, told me the story, and then asked me to pick what restaurant I think it was at, I probably would have. That probably would have been in my top 5. Arby's probably would have been my top 5, if I'm being honest.
Would have been?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would be number 1?
Let's see. Probably a Taco Bell, honestly. Their food's the most like diarrhea.
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Before you eat it.
Yeah, Taco Bell. I could see that.
Yeah.
McDonald's, but that seems kind of hack.
Yeah.
Burger King.
McDonald's, I would know if something was off. You know what I mean? I've had it enough. And they're just consistent.
I've heard people say that if you've worked at a McDonald's, you'll never eat at a McDonald's ever again. Is that true?
No. I worked at McDonald's for 3 years.
Did you really?
From the age of 14 to 17.
Right. So would you still eat McDonald's?
Yeah, I still do.
Dude,
Yeah.
he eats it after every podcast.
Yeah, it's the only thing open.
I know.
That's awesome.
So he bucks the trend, but that just could be him just being a connoisseur of McDonald's.
true.
Yeah, but
That's
also
true.
the McDonald's that
I'm
Levi
biased.
worked at was nice.
Oh,
Like it was a
okay.
nice McDonald's. It was clean.
Yeah.
From what I remember.
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
Would you?
They hired me when I was 14
do
years
you think
old.
you would have the same? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was saying they hired me when I was 14 years old. Like, can they still do that nowadays, you think?
I don't know. Burger King by me, they would hire you at 14.
Really?
By my parents' house. Yeah. But
I know
they were
Arby's
the only
would.
ones.
Yeah.
That's where that guy
Depending
started.
who's
He
doing-
started at 14.
Depending who's doing the interviews.
Yeah.
You're
Now,
hired.
Arby's will hire you if you're 12, apparently.
Yeah.
That Arby's.
Just submit a headshot and a body shot.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna need a full body
Yeah,
shot.
Yeah.
Do you think this guy is like? It has no mention of like family or friends. Like I go online, nobody's fucking
Claiming him? Who would? Who
Yeah,
would?
for sure.
a mother.
Like
No.
my son
I
would
feel
never
like-
do
He doesn't
this.
have a mom.
Huh?
Just like my son would never do this.
Right.
No, his mom's. I picture his mom named Tammy, chain smoking cigs, watching Maury right now.
In a wheelchair.
Yeah.
But she still moves her legs to move the wheelchair.
Yeah, she used
Yeah,
to manage an Arby's, and this is just like family business, you know? Following in the footsteps.
They treat it like it's a family business, but it's,
Yeah.
it's not like they even call it the family
It's
business.
just a
but
job,
it's really
yeah.
just
Arbs.
someone else's Arby's and they're the managers.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
For
doesn't-
generations. They don't need. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I did make myself an Arby's sandwich at home yesterday, though.
You
I
made.
was like, that sounds really
yourself
good, but I'm
one?
not going there. Huh?
You said you make yourself one?
I bought some nice roast beef and those buns that they use.
Ah, okay, all right. Getting
it was
fancy.
fucking delicious.
So you made a roast beef sandwich
Yeah.
But with their
buns.
but with their
Those
buns.
like
Yeah, but
onion
I
type buns. or
called
whatever
it
those are.
Arby's.
Oh yeah, those are awesome.
Yeah, those are good.
Those are the shit. I just think Arby's is too expensive for piss. You know, they're
True, it is.
Yeah. I'm definitely, yeah. I don't think I ever
But-
order whatever they have that's expensive. I always order whatever their cheapest thing is, you know? And also the
Same.
most
Yeah.
likely to have feces in it or whatever. Yeah, that's me.
yeah. I think it's hilarious that this news breaks, right? And we hear manager at Arby's is found with downloading child pornography, and also found on his phone was evidence of him urinating into the milkshake mix. And we hear those things and we go, "Are you serious?
Yeah.
He pissed in my milkshake?"
Exactly. What a
And
creep.
yeah,
Yeah.
like nothing about the child porn. Like we're like, fuck these kids, man. I drank piss.
yeah, exactly.
I
so true.
possibly drank piss one time.
Yeah. I am
And
owed
now-
something. Not these kids
Yeah.
you got pictures of. Me.
Yeah, like the information of child abuse is
Yeah, these
like
kids aren't victims. I'm the victim.
I'm the victim.
Yeah.
For all I know, they're getting paid.
Yeah.
I fucking drank piss.
And I paid for it.
yeah. I can't believe I paid for piss.
I feel so taken advantage of. I don't like it.
Liberal piss.
Yeah, even worse.
Liberal pee.
Shout out to Arby's though. They were the
Yeah,
first
shout
ones
out.
with the curly fries.
And
the-
curly hairs.
That's
the
all
OG.
they had though. They didn't have like a regular fry.
I know because they mastered the fry, the curly fry.
The
Yeah.
curly hair fry.
I like having the option though. That's why I like Jack in
True.
the Box, because also Jack in the Box and Arby's are the exact same curly fry. So then you get to choose, you know?
Oh, I didn't know that.
True.
Yeah.
The more you know.
The more you know, yeah.
Yeah.
Discovered
I
that
will
in high
go
school.
curly fries every time though.
100%.
Because fries are only good if, like, to me, this is why I'm super fat, because fries are only as good as the sauce that you get with them.
Really? You
Yeah.
think, I don't think so.
Unless
I'll
they're
raw dog them.
McDonald's.
I'll raw dog them a lot.
I'll raw dog them,
Nah, not my style.
but I'd rather have 2 burgers than like a burger and fries.
Same. 100% of the time.
Nah, not me. I like the side.
You always go fries with it?
I like a side.
There's some fries that suck ass though.
True.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Yeah. I'll order fries, and if like 95% of them are soggy and nasty, I'll only eat 5% of them and be happy.
Yeah, a lot of percentage, a lot of math going on with your fast food.
A little too Asian. I don't like it.
I don't know. I don't know how that's going to pan out with our listeners.
They get it. They get it.
You guys get it.
They're smart. They get fry
I don't know.
math.
It has to be a really good fry. Dude, I make some amazing fries from scratch, and I use truffle, not
butter?
truffle butter. Don't say truffle butter.
Oil.
I use truffle seasonings. And then I also make these tater tots. I call them Bang Bang Tots. And I use
you make up that
curry
name?
seasoning.
Ooh.
Did you make that name up?
Bang Bang?
Yeah. Well,
Yes. Yeah, I don't know how I did it.
You should make some of these one of these times.
Bang Bang fries?
Yeah.
how'd you come up with that name? That's what I want to know. Are you doing some illicit activities with these tots before you hand them out to people like this guy? They're your
never.
bang bang
Illicit.
tots?
Never. I wash my hands like
I think they need a new name.
70,
I'm never going to
80
try them after this.
Yeah, you are. You will.
All right, I'll try them.
Because I'm not.
That's the love. That's how you put love into it. You bang bang the tots.
Yeah. Love is in my own DNA.
Yeah, exactly. Secret ingredient time.
That's right. That's right.
Should have read the comments. I bet the comments on this are fucking wild.
What's this guy's name again?
I have no idea.
Kip Kinkle?
Steven Sharp.
Oh, it's Kip Kinkle?
Steven Sharp.
I don't know. He probably has an IG. You should look it up. Does he have a Facebook? I bet he has a lovely history on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. That's where he posts all those videos, you know?
Yeah, and all of his Antifa, fuck BLM shit, or no, fuck Trump stuff he posts. At least he didn't shoot a place up, because he has that school shooter vibe. He has the he has the I'm wearing a full trench coat over my Arby's apron.
Yeah, because the second picture of him is only his eye.
Yeah.
Would you rather?
But he's like,
would you rather that people, instead of having like a mass, shooting, they took it out in this way?
Would I rather?
So therefore, more people, you could potentially be drinking more pee. You know what I mean? Like, we don't care about the kids. If it came down to one or the other, would you rather risk drinking pee more often, or would you rather them get it out via, a mass shooting?
Well, does anyone I love in the mass shootings? Because if they're not, I don't really care that much.
The fact that I'm going,
yeah.
is like a pretty telltale sign of where, like, I am.
You're like, I don't want
hardened.
to drink pee, but I don't want people to die, but I
does
also
it
don't want to
affect me?
drink pee. What?
Yeah, I just don't wanna drink.
I don't want to drink pee.
Yeah. Plus, if there's a mass shooting or like an attempted mass shooting, like where I'm at, I mean, I got a
You're good.
fighting
You're
chance. Covered. I mean, I might not be covered.
He has a pocket knife.
Yeah.
We'll cut him off.
I carry my box cutter wherever I go.
Just in case.
I have heard someone actually have that argument, like that's gonna stop someone. I've heard like a liberal
Like
guy.
someone pulls a gun on
He
you.
goes,
and
"Why
you're
would
just
you
like,
need a gun?"
"Flick."
He goes, "I carry a pocket knife everywhere I go." It's like, oh, okay, yeah, the guy with the AR-15.
Yeah, okay,
good,
Chuck
you
Norris.
good.
You're gonna fucking MacGyver your fucking attacker. What are you gonna do?
No,
You have one chance. You're gonna throw it at him.
I do think that this guy, though, he had, like, he got caught now, and he probably did stop some crazy stuff from happening in the future because now that he's caught.
I know, but what did he do in the past that wasn't recorded?
True.
Yeah,
True.
I keep going back to that.
I mean, if that's what got recorded
in my head. What did they not catch?
Yeah.
They better if I'm the if I'm the franchisor of that Arby's, I am wiping all of the security footage as soon as I can.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck if I catch an obstruction of justice charge. I have to fucking
I have a business to run.
Yeah, I have a fucking business to. I've learned my lesson.
I already can't serve
me.
milkshakes anymore.
He's gonna have to get. We could probably buy a cheap milkshake machine now because they're definitely gonna sell that.
Yeah. Sanitize it real good.
Yeah,
just come over and Nate has a milkshake machine now. It's on Craigslist. I don't know.
Don't
$40
think for a second that I wouldn't either. I would when I spot a deal, dude. I spot a deal.
You should become the milkshake guy in the neighborhood.
I'm the milkshake man.
Yeah, and then you tell everyone
all the boys to the yard.
You tell everyone the story about this is the machine that the guy pissed in.
We should go. We should do a field trip there for podcast content.
Next week's episode,
Let's just
me and Chris
go
are gonna
and order milkshakes.
You guys are fucking crazy.
No, I will never order, but I will go there.
No, we got to do it. You got to do it. You got to do it for TikTok.
No,
we'll make a TikTok about it. It'll be like this
do it for TikTok.
This is the Arby's that the guy got caught peeing in, and then go order a milkshake, and then just like chug it on camera or something.
How about we take a video of it like in front of it, and then we just go to different Arby's like 2 miles away, and then just splice that in and drink that.
Yeah.
No, it's got to be a continuous shot. The internet knows things like that.
They're not even at the same location.
Yeah.
Look
One's
at the
day and
shrubs
night.
on the side of this Arby's. It's not the same one.
Zoom.
Yeah. So, this doesn't really affect us. This doesn't really affect any of us yet. Apparently, calling men bald is sexual harassment. The Employment Tribunal rules.
Oh, it needed a tribunal.
I know. I didn't know that.
A fucking military court?
What?
Because guys like this, like Dick Cheney, are like,
yeah, Dick Cheney just rubbing his dome.
putting you in Guantanamo Bay for calling me bald.
But it's also crazy because that's just an observation.
Here, let me read it.
It's not really sexual either.
Okay, let's listen.
Hair loss is much more prevalent among men than women, so using it to describe someone is a form of discrimination, a judge concluded. Commenting on a man's baldness in the workplace is equivalent to remarking on the size of a woman's breasts, they suggested.
Amen.
Yeah, I agree. It's exactly the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you know that little titty girl with the red hair in accounting?
Yeah, I do, you bald cunt.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of get it, but no one ever described chicks by their breasts. I mean, unless they're like...
Absolutely they did.
Unless they're insanely big or like non-existent.
Yeah, but like...
You know what I mean?
Look at those heavies
unless
over
you're
there.
wearing unless you're wearing a hat every day, boobs are at least covered up.
Oh, like Tim Pool?
And like, yeah, exactly. Boobs are at least
Fucking
covered
Tim
up,
McGraw over
Yeah. And your hat's just out exposed to the world. So it feels like if it's such a private thing and such a sexual thing, it should be required to be covered up in the workplace. If you're bald, you should have to wear a hat, maybe, especially now that it's sexual harassment. If you're just flaunting it.
Yeah, now that's kind of makes me self-conscious. Like if I get a haircut.
Yeah, exactly. You're showing a little too much scalp.
Vulnerable, when I get a shitty haircut.
Showing a little too much scalp right now. Cover that up.
Dude, I know exactly what it's like for women who breastfeed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now,
Yep.
since they put it like
It's
this,
one and
I
the
can
same.
exactly identify with chest feeders.
Yeah.
Chest
From
feeders.
birthing persons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Same.
So I mean, I respect the move, honestly.
But the thing too that they say is that it's because hair loss is more prevalent among men, but that doesn't mean that it's not that there aren't also women who are balding, right? So do you think this was just a move so that you can't even say it to women if they're balding?
Yeah, it's that Jada Pinkett Smith
What
syndrome.
exactly? Do you think they took that into consideration when the tribunal met? Because this is all after that.
Because they were probably talking about that bald cunt, and they thought they were talking about them, but they were actually talking about Jada.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, probably. Of course it's about women. Everything. These are always about, like, preemptive about women.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
just bummed me
The
out.
COVID vaccine gives women, makes them bald, and they're just preemptively.
I don't know any bald men who would think that it was
Care?
sexual harassment. And if you do, you're a little beta. You know what I mean?
Remember,
You're
dude, for sure.
You should be at a fucking women's march.
Absolutely. Do you remember when when
belong.
toupees were like a thing though?
Toupees?
Yeah.
I don't think it's still a thing, right? Like that was like a 70s and 80s
I feel like
thing.
they're still a
Yeah.
thing, but they're just so good now that we can't tell.
There's
Yeah.
like
But also the
Instagram
hair
videos and shit.
transplant stuff's crazy now too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where
look
they
at
take,
LeBron's weave.
yeah, where they take hair from the back of your neck and put it on up front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
know.
Man, they used to look way crazy back in the days of like the mega church preachers, like when that was a big deal.
Yeah.
I feel like all those preachers had like wigs and toupees and fucking
Really?
hair plugs. Yeah, it looked incredibly horrible.
To me, this just proves how stupid these types of like tribunals are, because this guy filed this complaint after he got fired. Like, how are you so dumb you can't see the cause and reaction? Like, oh, I'm getting fired, so now I'm gonna complain about something that is like didn't bother me in the moment, didn't file a report in the moment, but now that I'm fired, I'm gonna complain about it, and you guys owe me something. And they're like, you're right. That actually you were sexually harassed. But you know what I mean? How dumb are these tribunals? They don't see that, like, this is obviously just a guy trying to be opportunistic about getting fired, and he's bitter.
Well, these tribunals are getting paid too, so they're like, I don't give a fuck. We're getting paid to be here today.
Yeah.
Or do you think?
We need more of these
there was
cases.
like some legitimate? Do you think there was some like legitimate sexual harassment and like, in some way, like, could this be legitimate sexual harassment in some way?
Mm-hmm.
Like how?
Like tickled his bald spot.
Yeah, like was there some chick in the office just all
Licking, like,
super horned up, like, oh, your fucking bald head.
Well, it's all
Like, what?
about the commenting. It's not even about like touching, you know? That's what this is
Yeah.
about. It's just about, it's like making remarks about a woman's breast size. It's just about making a remark about the bald head.
Hey, you got a giant bald fucking head.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I'm
that's
gonna wax it
somehow
like a bowling
sexual
ball.
harassment. Like, but scalps and bald heads aren't like a sexual body
Sexual?
part. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's
No.
like the least sexual part.
Yeah.
That would be like, hey, you can't comment on the size of a man's feet being bigger because predominantly men have bigger feet than women. So that's sexual harassment.
But you could do it with foot size and penis size, and in that case, it would make a lot more sense than the bald head.
Penis
Unless
size?
they're saying that his bald head looks like a penis, in which case I could see that being sexual harassment.
Your head looks like a dick, Mervin.
Mervin.
Yeah.
Is there a correlation between women's feet size and like their vulva size or something?
I don't think the research has been done on that.
Well, let's do it.
I think it's how
Let's get a grant.
how big their mouth is.
Yeah. Their feet and their nipple areola size, does there like correlate?
Their eyes, their eyeballs, and their areolas.
Yeah. Have you guys ever seen in person areolas where you almost threw up looking at them?
Nope. Just my own before I get in the shower
No.
a lot.
That's fair.
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
No.
me neither.
I saw one on Twitter
I've
the other
been
day and I
blessed.
almost threw up.
I've been
But
blessed.
that's not in real. That's not like in.
True.
You know.
That's a good. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's-
No,
I thought you were saying like, have you ever been to a strip club and
Oh.
like the lady came out and you almost yacked all over the place because it was disgusting? Like,
No, it was the smell I almost threw up because of, but it wasn't the areolas. I'm just kidding.
I've never been in a strip club, but that's one of the reasons that keeps me out because the smell.
It smells like a frat house mixed with what Abercrombie female perfume.
When we've been driving across, so far we've driven across Montana, South Dakota, Wisconsin, so pretty much like the middle of nowhere America. It's just like been flat and fields, and every once in a while there's like this giant billboard, and there's no buildings around, and it's just a billboard for a strip club.
Just lit up
And
and,
I'm just like,
beautiful.
I don't want to go, but I am curious. I want to know who's there.
I've been there. I've been to multiple strip clubs in rural Montana.
Really?
Oh.
And they're in trailers / like portables you had in school.
Uh-huh.
So like They're literally in trailers. There's 2 or 3 stripper poles in like a trailer.
You've been to this.
I'm trying to remember that. Yeah, we're driving to visit my buddy in college,
and they have
saw
bedrooms
this.
in the back. Yeah. Like there's lots of bedrooms. Like there's no doors, but there's sheets covering.
Yeah, if you want to see, go to a really good place and see a lot of C-section scars.
Yeah, that's what I was
Helena,
wondering.
Montana.
So it does. There is a. The quality is lacking a little bit.
Yeah, it was like the pre-OnlyFans. This was like 2010.
Did you say quality?
The quality of the content you're getting when you go, you know, you're getting
but
rural.
You're getting a PBR for $1.
Okay.
Yeah, but like it's crazy to me because like I've never seen the need to go.
But you've never been to a strip club?
Never.
What?
Other than to like hang out with your friends because like
no.
Oh yeah.
I've
like
never
if I wanted to
either.
see. Like this, like you're spending an exorbitant amount of money to get blue balls.
Yeah, I've never.
Not necessarily exorbitant.
You know what I mean?
You don't have to spend a lot of money.
Yeah. They just make it seem like that on like movies, you know.
Yeah, I'm
In
married.
real life,
I can
it's like
get
$5
blue balls for free.
Clip it.
Clip it. No,
No, strip clubs are disgusting, but again, if you've never been to one, that's wild.
yeah,
I never have either.
I've been close.
Field trip too.
Oh, Arby's. Then we're going down to.
They're
Mary's.
very similar. Let's be honest. The beef and cheddar is very similar.
Yeah. Coincidentally, this guy also works at Mary's in Portland. Yeah. No. That's. I think the whole idea of a strip club kind of fucking grosses me out.
Oh, for sure. But when you're
Like
22,
okay, yeah, I know you're all horned up and you're thinking like, oh, cool. Like I get to see a naked woman dance seductively for me.
Yeah.
But in reality, like how that plays out, like there's things like she's actually working. She has a routine she does. I'm sure there's sweating and there's
Nate. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I've never been to a strip club either, but the way that you're talking about this makes you seem kind of gay. No offense.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Oh, they're dancing all seductively.
The way you're overthinking it, yeah, little gay. No offense.
Little gay. The only
why would I
reason
want to
why
go
I say
see
that is
why would I want to go see naked women if they're like sweating, you know?
In dancing.
not sweating.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking smell. I don't want to fucking smell some hoe's snatch, dude, as she's dancing for baby formula. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I'll just go home and, like, try and trick my wife into it, you know?
We went to one when I was 18, because in Oregon they had one that was 18, so like our senior year of high school we went to one. And one of my best friends at the time, it was a wild mix of people, and my best friends at the time was this guy. He's like 6'8", giant black guy. And he wore gray sweatpants.
All right, now I know it's a lie.
His dick was like this.
Now I know it's a lie.
He wore sweatpants to a strip club?
Yeah, and he's 6'8". His dick's the size of my forearm.
Now I know it's a lie. Chris said
it was
a black guy.
Yeah, there's no way you have a black friend.
Yeah, my
True.
best friend in high school is 6'8" black guy. All right, you're making this up.
All right, okay.
And then our short Asian friend spent probably $350 on lap dances.
What were you?
He had to, though.
He had to.
I
And then,
get it if you're Asian.
And then the other guy just got to get free rides because they were like just wanted to sit on his cock, you know.
And that's why I don't want to go. But
And then Danny DeVito, the Asian Danny DeVito, had to go in the back and pay a shit ton of money.
oh,
Yeah. Good times.
yeah.
Anyways.
See, I don't know.
Yeah, but you're 18. That's a lot different than being 40.
Plus, if I'm paying to see a woman dance, she better be crying.
Yeah, true. Clip it.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
I like we went from bald men to
not
titty
gonna-
bars.
World.
I like how they picked a picture of Dick Cheney for the bald guy.
Is that looks
I
like
think.
Dick
I
Cheney?
think that's him. What would you do if you
I
had
don't know.
hair?
That guy
You
looks
just
pretty
shave it all
British.
off, right?
Mikhail Gorbachev.
He's wearing an
Look at
American
that.
flag pin, so it must be Dick Cheney.
I'm pretty sure that is the war criminal himself.
Doesn't it seem
Richard Cheney.
like it seems inappropriate to have a picture of his bald head?
Right. Like
Yeah.
you wouldn't have some chick's tits.
Exactly.
Be like, hey guys, we can't comment on these anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just so you know.
Yeah, they should have blurred it out.
Some
Like, it was like
yeah.
Japanese porn. You know, in Japanese porn they like blur out.
Yeah, that's like the smallest area.
Yeah,
Just
the size of a top of a
Just
pin.
the patches of hair. You can just see the patches of hair.
Yeah. They block out, like in Japanese porn, they just block out the pee hole.
Yeah,
Like you can see the entire penis,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like they block out the pee hole.
Yeah.
we're good, guys. Not sexual anymore.
Yep.
Anyway, this is lovely.
Yeah, this is a very good family episode.
Yeah. So
How?
we're learning.
But also,
Is this progress?
I don't know, because what I'm learning is that the English still call people bald.
What do we call them?
As opposed to,
Like anything else? Like I don't think.
Hey, you bald cunt.
As opposed
Yeah,
to
I've never called anybody like like I've never made fun of someone for being bald past like middle school. I don't think, like my
Yeah.
dad's got the shiniest.
Yeah, who's gonna
of
bring
heads.
it up anyway?
once I started like my hairline receding, I was like, no more. That's not funny anymore.
This isn't a joke.
Yeah, these bald jokes suck and they're hacky.
It only
Nobody even says them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with the small penis jokes, guys. Let's cut all
Like,
these
we
out.
Get
No
it.
more,
we
please.
get. I get it.
I get it. Yeah, I don't. It does seem apropos, and he's touching it.
Yeah.
If this is a sexual thing, he's touching his own
Yeah.
head. That also
It's
seems
too graphic.
inappropriate. If we
Too
can't
graphic.
comment on it, then you can't touch
Yeah.
it or them.
Exactly.
His disgusting
Like
spider vein hands and forehead.
Yeah, think about if this was, a chick and they were talking about, hey guys, you can't comment on women's breasts at work anymore, and then it had a picture of some chick touching her tits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You can't do that.
Inappropriate.
Remember back in the day in like offices and stuff in like the 70s, 80s, you could just have like a Playboy calendar in your cubicle. And that's just hilarious back in the day.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
And this is where we're at now.
In like mechanics garages and stuff,
Yeah.
they would have like full on porn on
Yeah.
the wall.
when I
Penthouse,
when
you can
I
see like what she ate for lunch.
I used to work when I was doing like LA film set stuff. The old like dudes on set, they were like talking about the good old days. They were like talking about how cocaine was everywhere. You would go into like a truck like glove box and open it up and it was filled with cocaine and everyone's just doing cocaine all the time. Like it was the good old days. Like it was all good. Like everybody who used to like shoot movies used to do cocaine all the time. And it was all cool.
Nice.
It was like culturally all cool.
Yeah, the good old days, pre-fentanyl.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's back when they
Yeah.
cut it with pure Colombian cocaine.
Yeah.
Now they cut it with friggin' Chinese fentanyl. Mm-hmm. When the Chinese get into anything, it cheapens the product.
Truth.
We started getting like you get any Chinese toy, it fucking falls apart. Why would we let them in the drug game?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. True.
That's what happens. We outsource to China, and fucking now it's not the good old days, and you can't just rail a line off some strippers, whatever. And go about your
whatever you
day
paid
at the
for.
office.
Whatever you paid for.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Anyway.
So
Shout out to Coke.
are you all right? So any last words on?
Are you gonna do a line of Coke off his bald fucking head, or?
R.I.P. hair.
Yeah. I think this will make the world a safer place for all men.
Same.
Of all hair and head shapes.
You think this guy was like being heckled, like put a hat on? You know how like guys will heckle,
Yeah.
heckle like breastfeeding women, like put a hat on it.
Yeah.
Who do guys do that?
No.
Or who doesn't want to catch a quick
That's the
peek?
narrative, though. That's the narrative. But
No, it's ugly women that are doing that with their hot chicks doing it.
I don't know, man.
Cover up.
Oh yeah. But like,
There's no dudes. Every dude, even if the tits are gross, a man still goes, I'll check it out. Take a look.
I mean, I'm just trying to take a
not gonna
look at
not
your
look.
baby. I'm just like cute babies.
yeah, I was just seeing if he was properly latched.
Yeah.
You just give it a little tug to see if it's
Yeah. You pull his head back a little bit. Just
it's okay. It's good.
Yep, we're good. And then you just keep fucking walking.
Did you guys see that crazy red sky last week in China?
No.
It's creepy. Can you pull that up,
Red
Levi?
sky?
That is a result. That is a result of God's judgment on China.
That's what I was thinking when I saw that, actually. It's creepy as fuck. I think it was in Mexico, too. There was a couple places, but it's
God's judgment all over there,
too. Donkey shows.
I think whoa.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Jeez.
That's from
They also are working on some weather stuff.
That's from radioactivity of some sort, you know?
Yeah.
There's a wild video. There's a wild video too of like, it was like picture like a suburb neighborhood of China, and there was like some guy out there just like, oh la la, what the fuck? Like he was terrified like the aliens are coming or some shit.
I like
that's
like
my
your impersonation of Chinese people.
They're very emotional.
Where's the sun?
That's what they do when they get frightened. Ah la la.
Dude, look how creepy that looks.
Yeah, where's this? Is it cloudy? Is that like, or where's the sun? How is it even like this? You know?
I don't know.
It's their flag.
Yeah.
But I saw an article today about China fucking with the weather.
It's their fucking flag.
China's like literally fucking with the weather there, and so maybe this is part of it.
It's just like experiments.
Yeah, do you think China has like? Do you think they've cloned people?
Yeah, all of them. We've talked about this. They're all clones.
Yeah.
Every Chinese person in China is a clone.
It's just like an assembly line just getting pushed out to make fucking Nikes.
Various heights, but the same person.
They make their Nikes and then they get shoved into the incinerator, and it's just like it's literally the assembly line.
Yep. Right into
They want fresh hands making those sneakers.
Yep. Out with the old, in with the new.
It's so fucked up and so true, though. Oh, damn, that's wild. It's also the color of their flag.
Yeah. Dude, when they get to a certain age, like at whatever age they kill people in
30.
China, yeah, like 30, 32.
Yeah.
And then they just bring a new one in.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys see the lunar eclipse a couple nights ago?
Do you say lunar eclipse?
Yeah, a couple nights ago.
No.
No? Nate, did you see the lunar eclipse?
I did not see the lunar eclipse. I was told by some girl who sells crystals on Instagram that you're not supposed to go outside during a lunar eclipse because it's bad juju or something.
Yeah, I was at a restaurant. I didn't know it was happening, but I was at a restaurant in Minneapolis, and we got bad service. And as we're leaving, the server used the lunar eclipse as an excuse for the reason why things were off that night.
Oh, well, I guess that's also why you're getting a fucking small tip.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It's okay.
These eclipses are real fucking
like, you know,
the real shitters, aren't they?
You should have made a dad
going
joke
off tonight.
I have a dad joke you should have made.
What's the dad joke?
So you were in Minneapolis where the Timberwolves play. You should have been like, hey, is it the Timberwolves or is there a werewolf in town tonight? He wouldn't have got it because he's probably a gay server, but still.
It was a girl, huh?
It was a girl.
He just goes, yeah.
Was it a female server?
Yeah.
Can't hear you.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Yeah. Huh? No, I'm joking.
It was. Are you there?
Do you think that was them lighting off like a nuke and they just didn't tell it because China doesn't report their...
He accidentally did it.
Yeah, because they don't report their news outside of that little bubble, right?
Some guy was like, hey, Chin, I dare you to fucking touch that button over there. And Chin's like, bop. Like, no! No!
They're saying that North Korea's going to do that when Biden's over there in the next couple of weeks.
Oh,
he's going to test nukes just to as a flex.
How fucking that would be fun. That be? I feel like if I was the president, I would do it.
Yeah.
Some remote island.
Flex, just trying to scare Biden.
I would do it just to do it, you know? Find the remote island that they did all the tests on and then just take a couple over there. You know, it's like fireworks, but it's better. And you can only
but better.
And you can only do it if you're president. It's like a once in a lifetime opportunity. You're not gonna be president and not set off a nuke. At least just to see.
You have to set off one.
See what it feels like.
Yeah,
I like blowing stuff up. I like burning stuff. You know.
Sure. Especially if it's on like a
presidents are
like
human
a dirty
too.
village.
Yeah, you know, there's populations we won't miss.
Yeah,
China's one of them. Yeah, they're expanding their
nuclear
weather modification program.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool.
I love how all the politicians are like, "Oh, global warming." Like our governor, the governor of Washington State, Jay Inslee, has had executive powers for
like 800 and something days.
for over 800 days, and part of what he wanted to do was make them permanent because of global warming.
Oh yeah, okay.
But
the weather, you get to be a czar.
Yeah, but they don't say shit about fucking this.
No, he's
like China.
He's China's bitch.
I know he's anyway. So like they do that, and then they buy fucking houses on islands.
I know.
You think global warming exists, but you bought a house literally on a small island.
You bought a compound on Bainbridge Island.
So you're either a liar or you're a moron.
Or
either way,
or there's
you
a third
shouldn't
option.
be my governor.
There's a third option.
What's that?
It's we're all doomed, and he's just like, let's live it up while we're here. You know what I'm saying?
But then, but the problem, but the problem is, he's like, we have to tax everybody, and
that's how he's gonna pay for it.
Pay for it.
Yeah,
yeah. Launder that money, baby.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Hey, all I'm saying is that I would do it if I was. I would do it. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do it.
If I was a politician, I'd be so fucking corrupt. I know I would be.
You would?
Yeah.
Why not? At that point, you've sold your soul at that point, right?
I'm going to give you humble points for admitting that.
Because in reality, I wouldn't be.
Yeah, because I don't know.
No, I'd get taken out because I wouldn't be.
Yeah, because you have to think, the closer you get to being corrupt, like you're making compromises, right? Mm-hmm. Like there's opportunities that come up, little corrupt opportunities, and you have to take them one by one, and like you feel bad about each one, but there's a point at which you break bad and you're like, okay, this is who I am now, so now I have to play the part of who I was. So the corrupt politician at some point switches with who you really are, and now you become that person, and you just have to live in that world. I don't know if you have the you have the narcissism, but I don't know if you have the sociopathy to
pull it off.
Like complete. To pull it off.
I'm sure.
I think you underestimate people.
They bake it into you.
That's true too. Chris would go straight to the top of corruption and just get caught right off the bat.
I have no control. I have no long game.
He does a $33 billion deal with Ukraine, gets caught, hung for treason.
Yeah. I'm like the Jamarcus Russell of fucking.
Then I could see him just turning into like the Riddler, you know? All right, so today we have a special clip for the art world. This is what rich people pay to go drink wine and watch happen.
This is what Levi's gonna do tonight.
Is she painting with her ass? Do you see the guy in the background? The guy with like the bald guy with the beard. Look at him. He just pounds his fucking red wine. He goes, yep. He just goes, yep.
Yeah, they're like, this is so fascinating. This is so moving. This is.
You should post this. And people say white people don't have culture.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like all these people probably paid a lot of money to come to whatever this thing is, and this is what they got. This is art.
Does she have to have she has a pretty nice ass. Does she have to? You have to be like a certain amount of fitness to do this, or
you have to at least to be able to hold yourself up on a swing. So that's I think the title of this is
ears?
It's Shit Rainbow or something like that. That's the name of this piece.
Shit Rainbows.
Yeah, because that's not paint. That's
so
poo.
Is that brown paint on her butt?
I hope. I hope it's paint.
This is Arby's competitor, Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
Is she wearing, are those cat ears or what are those?
They're like bunny ears, I think.
Bunny ears, dude.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I was going to try to make a joke like, what is this, like a litter box?
Well, she has a mask on.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to be identified.
Yeah, wouldn't you?
Yes, 100%. But look at
Wouldn't she? It's not really.
The people in the background are the most fun to watch. And this lady,
this
girl with a gimbal comes by going all slow-mo. She has like a slow-mo video of this on her Instagram.
Wow. She was a video editor back in like 1986.
The question is,
I feel like this is the preamble to the Eyes Wide Shut party they go to after this.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. This is the appetizer.
Yeah, this is why the lights are still out.
Yeah,
daytime.
They're gonna bring out a human and kill him.
Absolutely.
After this,
who's the artist
kill
here?
her.
Is it her or is it him?
Oh yeah, true.
Who's the artist here? Is it her?
Well, I think she's the brush.
And
he is the
artist. So whose
Mm-hmm.
concept is this? His? Was he inspired?
It's the guy that wants to see chicks' asses.
Yeah, he was like.
This feels like a male-inspired art piece. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel
He's
like
I'm gonna need you to wear.
A female came up with this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to need you to wear these special shorts I made, and
these assless
it's part
chaps.
of the act. Yeah.
I'm gonna have a casting call for chicks with an assless chaps.
Yeah, how do you think he got his sister to do this?
Dude, watch the people watching is the best
Janine,
part.
please,
Yeah.
I need you for this. This is the one.
Like they think they're in the presence of like great art being created. Those people back there, you know, they're so pretentious that it's like, oh, this is so unique, and I can't believe I'm here experiencing this cultural. You know, I'm glad I paid you know $500 to come drink wine here at this estate or whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Or this is like one of their buddies' bachelor parties, and it's like they went so long without being married. It's like Dawn deserves,
dude, all those men there,
top tier bachelor party.
All those men there, you can tell they haven't been laid in forever. Like you just see their eyes; they haven't blinked.
They're not there. Yeah,
they're not blinking. They're just drinking their red wine and not blinking, and their wives are just looking like, ugh.
Yeah,
yeah. Plus, I
Likes
feel
to be a whore.
Yeah, this is a total the guys are in the wrong place. You know.
Yeah.
Like if I was a dude at this exhibit, you're standing behind.
Yeah.
Or laying underneath.
Maybe they blocked it off so that people aren't.
Yeah.
They probably did. That's where the appetizers are and stuff.
Oh yeah. You go back there because that's all you want. You just want to see ass. Like that's the only reason as a guy you're there. Like,
do you think they knew that this was going to happen? Do you think they knew this was going to happen when they signed up, like to come to this place, or is this like this is just bonus?
Absolutely.
Performance art.
Barbara, you've been wanting to go to the art gallery. Let's go Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly. Fine, I'll take you.
Oh, one of these ladies was talking with her friends on the phone, like, can you believe it, Maria? He surprised me with tickets to the art exhibit this week.
Yeah.
He surprised me too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, no way. Ron got me tickets as well.
Yeah, they all.
Oh my gosh, we should double date.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he never wants to go to these things.
Yeah, exactly. He's just really been into art recently.
Yeah.
I'm going to start saying that when I go to a lot of strip clubs or something. Yeah, he's just been really into art.
Yeah.
You know, this is not an art exhibit. Like, it can't be an art exhibit. Like, that guy's name is Mike or something, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, he looks like a Mike. Art is not made by Mike.
No. He like rents out.
Yeah, Motley Crue's not playing in the background.
His other job is renting out porta potties to construction sites, you know?
It feels like that, yeah. Yep. Setting up porta potties and maybe like circus tents for like different events and weddings. And
he's got a whole bouncy house regiment that, you know, like.
Yeah. Yep. And he's also a My Help counselor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, or Better
Help.
Whatever. Yeah.
Do you think this is more art? Do you think this is more realistic or real art, or is NFT?
Ooh, good question.
Is skid marks here or an NFT real? More
I'm gonna
real
go
art?
skid marks because
skid art.
Art history has there's a history of you know, feces and pee and poo being used in art. So I'd say that over NFT as far as legitimacy.
Yeah.
You know, authenticity.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should buy a copy of this for your whole housewarming.
A copy? Yeah. I'm buying an original. If I'm getting one, I'm getting original.
Yeah, it can't be more than like $26.
You should call OMSI and see if they'll host this.
It's like, wow, Levi, your house is amazing, but this painting smells awful.
Yeah.
Why does it smell like the farm?
Oh, well, that's poop.
She does have a nice ass for whatever she is, 40.
Yeah. No, it's just the shorts, really, and the way she's sitting on the swing. That's it. Like, you know, she stands up and that thing flattens out like a pancake.
Yeah, she's white, so that's true.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know that there's a modern art piece of the crucifix in a jar of piss?
Yeah.
Like, this isn't anything, Mom.
Yeah.
This isn't anything like shocking.
Yeah.
Ooh, we painted pictures with our heinies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Picasso Van Gogh cut off part of his fucking face.
Exactly.
Like,
this is weak.
This isn't that extreme.
I would pay to drink wine and watch that if someone wants to do that. You know?
Yeah, sure.
Dude, how much would you pay for a ticket?
How long do you think the event would be? Like how long would it take for him to do it? Like, how many glasses of wine would I get?
Okay, so it's unlimited beer or wine, and it's as long as it takes him.
I'm guessing
at least 15 minutes.
Yeah, because it's not gonna be a clean, slice. You gotta work your way halfway. He's gotta stop.
There's some tugging and pulling.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'd say I'd pay $200 to see that.
$200 to see some guy cut off his ear.
Yeah, with
a famous artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would pay that.
Same.
Seems fair.
Oh man, that would be crazy. I don't know if I could pay that, honestly.
I don't know if I could watch it. Yeah.
If he's like, I'm gonna cut off my, like, some guys that
psycho
Pass.
Hard up for. Ugh. He's gonna cut off his fucking ear. The shit rainbow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It makes this shit look like child's play. You know what I mean? This isn't.
Exactly.
This is boomer. This is like, I don't even know what you would classify as like boomer edgy.
Yeah.
Like,
this is like
boomers always do that. They do something not that extreme and then call it extreme.
Yeah, they do.
No, this is what straight edge kids are doing now. You know, the kids who have been straight edge since middle school.
Mm-hmm.
This is now.
You think this is what they're doing?
Yep. You got to get it out somehow. You know, you can't be straight edge forever.
I thought they'd all be doing like heroin.
Yeah. That
like
happens.
The straight edge kids are like still questioning their sexuality and
at 40
and doing like extensive drugs now.
Yeah.
And they're all still in a band.
Yeah.
They all smoke cigarettes still.
Yeah.
They read like Nietzsche.
Yeah.
And
so they're still trying to figure it all out.
Yeah. And they still have those like philosophical sayings all the time.
Yeah. And they make their own
but they're
clothes.
Still nihilists.
Yeah. The thing, if you change the things that you look at, the things that you look at will change.
Jesus Christ. I still see people post
like,
that on Instagram. I'm like, you're 41.
Yeah, like, dude, you're never gonna be a rap artist. You're almost 50.
Who?
Anybody.
Just people I know that do shit like that.
Yeah. Anyone from my hometown. Me. Every week we apologize to someone, and every fucking week I bomb that apology. But isn't that kind of the point? These are all satirical. Is that the word? Satirical? It's all satire. I'm not really apologizing. I'm making fun of you. But this week's apology Goes out to the brave heroes of our society, the people whose backs have been broken to build empires. And I'm talking about men. We apologize to you, men, but not just any men, the bald men, the men who have had to suffer years of oppression and abuse, not even knowing that it's oppression and abuse. I just want to apologize and say we are sorry that you feel harassed sexually because someone is commenting on your bald head. And I also want to say, like, you don't have to feel bad. Don't ever feel bad for going natural up top. A lot of the greats are bald. I'm talking Michael Jordan, Benjamin Franklin, Jada Pinkett Smith, Ayanna Presley. A lot of people out there have bald heads, and they are really good people. Jeff Bezos, who I'm pretty sure is the Antichrist. Yeah, he even has, but great nonetheless. Great, as in doing big numbers in his businesses. So I'm sorry that you've been oppressed, and I'm glad that finally today is your day of reckoning, and the tribunal has spoken and has made it law that from henceforth it is sexual harassment to comment on your shiny noggins. And for that, we say, here's your apology.